Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Blame Obaseki, NWC says if PDP fails, PDP, secretary is telling Edo PDP. He said if PDP fails, blame Obaseki. He's the one fighting against, the candidates that the party should get, that should truly support and make things work. He said blame Obaseki. If anything happens, because Obaseki has his own candidate, yes? Obaseki has his own personal candidate. He has, Igo Dalo, and everybody's watching very carefully. So whatever happens, Philip Shaibu himself wants to be the candidate. So there's just a lot involved. And so everybody's waiting patiently to see how the next line of action will be. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we get to the bottom of this, what is really going on. Blame Obaseki, NWC, if we fail to fill a candidate. PDP secretary tells PDP, prepare. Obaseki is the reason why the party is the way it is right now. Mr. Henry, secretary of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Edo chapter, says Governor Godwin Obaseki should be blamed if the party fails to field a candidate for the forthcoming Edo governorship election. Mr. Henry said this in an interview with News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, in Abuja on Thursday at the National Working Committee, NWC, of the party, that it should also share in the blame because they've refused to take real decisive decision against Governor Godwin Obaseki. He was reacting to the prospect of the party failing to have a candidate for the election, owing to the crisis that trails its World Congress election. Most of the governorship aspirants rejected the outcome of the Congress, which will form the nucleus of voters in the primaries. However, the chairman of the Congress of the Election Committee, Mr. Peter of Enugu, said the election were transparent. Others, Mr. Henry said it was incumbent on Obaseki. He is working for Obaseki and the NWC to interfere immediately and ensure the right things are done. To ensure they propose a genuine reconciliation process before bringing forth and talking about unity. Otherwise, the party will be in jumble. I believe that everything is about policies and can be resolved as such. The earlier this reconciliation is done, the better for Edo State and everyone. But if it is left to foster, then we stand an unfortunate risk of not having a candidate in the election. In this case, the governor and NWC must be ready to take responsibility as far as Edo 2024 is concerned. Obaseki is destroying Edo PDP with his hard-heartedness. The secretary also said that the state's executive committee was not satisfied with the ongoing process to pick the state party governorship candidates. According to him, no one can be satisfied with a person which has alleged is flawed from the start. The mere fraud of dispositing the Congress materials in the custody of the governor for safekeeping is already a no-no. How can Obaseki be in charge of the materials? It is wrong. I am sure that is why 9 aspirants out of 10 protested. This is to tell you that something is not right. 9 out of 10 aspirants protesting, and you think it is all right? Obaseki, if not washed, will destroy Edo PDP. And I can tell you Edo PDP will have no candidate in the forthcoming election. So this is what Mr. Henry, the secretary of the party, is saying, that, he went to Abuja to see the National Working Committee, and he's saying if Edo fails to have a candidate, Obaseki should be blamed. Philip Shaibu and 8 other candidate walked out on the congress that was held in the party because they felt things were not done properly. They felt, some persons were trying to manipulate, issues, and the blame is on Obaseki. The governor of Enugu State came to help him. However, and he said the governor of Enugu State was working with and for Obaseki. Obaseki has a candidate he is supporting. And it is not wrong to support a candidate. However, it says they are saying that Obaseki wants to impose the candidate on them. By the way, it was only Igodalo that remained at the Congress. Every other candidate walked out. And this is the problem right now facing the party. Obaseki, they had a Congress, and Sheyi Makinde, the governor for your state, walked out. He did not participate. However, the governor of Enugu State stayed. And this was his report that everything went well and that there was transparency. However, we know that there was no real transparency. We all know that if there was transparency, 9 out of 10 candidates will not walk out. 9 out of 10. So there's just a lot going on in Edo party matter right now, as everybody's waiting forward to see. So Obaseki is in the eye of the storm. Edo members are saying if the party fails and does not have the kind of candidates and the kind of support it should get, they are saying Obaseki should be blamed. Obaseki is not in support of Phyllis Shaibu, but what he told Phyllis Shaibu is that if Phyllis Shaibu wins the primaries, he will support him. So the primaries, will be taking place in a very couple of days, and we'll be bringing you up to speed. However, people are discontented with the way things currently are at the moment. So it is what it is. If there's anything that needs to change at this point in time, at the moment, it is a time for people to really recalibrate, look at things, and make sure that there is need to advance and to move forward so that things can change. As it stands at the moment, it does not seem very much like, things are changing in a hurry. So it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. Everybody's watching, and we want to know what the true situation is. Edo PDP is working. They are trying to get people to stay on their side so that they can have a candidate, but it looks like that is not really happening quite quickly. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from us, is bye for now.